Hey, it's Shannon May, and welcome to a new Speedpaint. Hope you're ready for more art magic, as this week I'll be guiding you through this painting of a friend of mine's D&D character in 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗃. This is Thannis, best friend of my favourite 𝗙𝗿𝗽𝗍𝗀𝗃, and wandering ranger extraordinaire with his animal companion Saradas by his side. It wasn't always like that though. Thannis comes from noble blood, but was exiled for, well, I don't know all the reasons because the game's still ongoing, but I'm pretty sure that it was mainly because he fell in love with a tiefling, and his dad wasn't exactly a big fan. His lady love having fled, he's been avidly searching for her for a while now, only to finally be reunited and find she's made a genie wish to become human so she can be with him. But that's a decision they're both likely to come to regret, and Thannis would very much like to reverse that for her sake. I guess we'll see where that leads by the end of the campaign, huh? But let's go back in time a bit. This artwork is of nobleman Thannis, a depiction of him before he was exiled, and more recently when he decided to pose as the party bard's patron. Because I mean, who wouldn't want to be 𝗷𝗍𝗽𝗃 patron, right? She's A+ music material. But Shannon, you ask, if this is nobleman Thannis, what does he look like normally? Well, if you are wondering what he looks like on an average monster hunting day, here is some amazing artwork by 𝗙𝗿𝗽𝗽𝗃 of Thannis in his adventuring gear, for comparison. The elf brushes up well, which I guess isn't surprising considering his upbringing. So that's my gushing about the character done, but what about the art? Well, it was a relatively straightforward headshot, as I had a reference for his facial structure, and I'm very familiar at this point with his character. I gave him a relatively neutral, almost haughty expression, which isn't his norm, but it definitely helps sell the better-than-thou noble persona he was trying to go for. I thought the low ponytail would give more of a sense of elegance than his usual wild and free ginger locks, and I used a lot of green as it contrasts well with his hair. Ginger and green is honestly one of my favourite colour combos, so you don't have to give me much of an excuse to use it really. Okay, so at this point you're going to be thinking, the speed paint's finished and it doesn't look like the final piece, Shannon, so what the heck happened? And truth is, I got a bit trigger happy with my finishing touches after I'd already turned the recording off. But fortunately, it wasn't too much of a jump in terms of tools used. Really all it was, other than applying some quick texture to the background, was liberal use of colour balance and the hue and saturation sliders. The final touch was a noise filter on soft light blend mode. You might have noticed me doing this to a lot of my paintings lately, but I don't think I've talked about it much. It's a really neat trick, and it can be done with almost any texture just to make your painting look a little more interesting. So, that's Thannis all done. I really hope you enjoyed the speed paint, and if you did, maybe you might think about hitting that subscribe button. Or maybe, just maybe, you might be interested in watching some more cool D&D speed paints. I've popped a few on screen for you now. Maybe I'll see you in another video, but goodbye for now, and have a magical day.